Hey guys, Zach here, and welcome to my top 10 PC exploration and survival games to watch in 2014. Now, let's face it, the exploration and survival genre has been flooded with zombie games, and only a few of them are worth our time. Luckily in 2014, we not only have some great zombie games, but there's a few amazing titles in development that don't look like anything we've seen before. Definitely worth keeping our eyes on these games. First up, we've got Starbound by Chucklefish. It's a 2D procedurally generated universe akin to Terraria, but with the potential of being a lot bigger. You start in a spacecraft fleeing your homeworld, and you travel from unique planet to planet, gathering resources, crafting weapons and armor, meeting life forms, uncovering artifacts, and gradually becoming more advanced. Pre-ordering gets you in the beta, but be sure to check out the game thoroughly before buying it to be sure of what you're getting. Next up, we've got The Long Dark by Hinterland Games, a unique single-player first-person survival game set in the frozen north, where all of humanity's technology has been destroyed and you are set against Mother Nature. No zombies here, but will you be able to keep going when food and water are scarce? The game intends to push morally challenging scenarios on you that questions how far will you go to survive. Then we have Frontiers by AAD Productions, a relaxing first-person massive open-world game that focuses on exploration, discovery, crafting, path-making, and survival. Traverse a world in Elder Scrolls-like fashion and make your mark on the world while living off the land and uncovering a deep mystery that spans the entire continent. With full modding support, Oculus Rift capabilities, and up to 4-player co-op, Frontiers is looking like an amazing game that you have to watch develop. Then we have Proven Lands by These Tales, a procedurally generated sci-fi sandbox roguelike game where you are lost alone on a strange alien world. Your ship crashed on the surface of the planet and you are the sole survivor. You aren't a scientist or scholar, so you have to learn how to use the salvaged pieces of technology and survive. Thirst, hunger, oxygen, sleep, and insanity need to be dealt with along with the flora and fauna that lives around you. They plan for an episodic release of the storyline with up to 5 parts, but don't worry, you only need to buy the game once to get them all. And then we got a curious game called Before by a single guy called Bill Lowe. Almost nothing is known about Before, but from what I can tell, it's a game about surviving as cavemen. The art style from the screenshots looks absolutely gorgeous and kind of makes me think Goddess was supposed to look like this. There isn't even any footage yet except for a GIF, but Bill Lowe, the developer, promises gameplay footage in 2014, and I'm hoping so hard this isn't gonna fall apart. This looks promising, but let's keep an eye on it just to be sure. Next, we have Rust by Facepunch Studios, a first-person multiplayer survival game where you scavenge for resources and fend off wildlife, radiation, the forces of nature, and most notably, other players. Fighting and stealing from other players is the name of the game here, so be careful where you build your base. There are zombies in the game now, but plans are to take them out completely. The game is in alpha, so be sure you properly look it up before spending any money on this one. Then we have The Forest by Ben Falcone, a first-person open-world survival horror game. Build, explore, and survive in this dynamic world with changing tides, plants that grow and die, vast underground networks, all while fighting off almost human, genetic mutant enemies that have beliefs, families, and some kind of morals, providing some moral ambiguity to your own decisions and actions.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks, where the only limit is your imagination. Let's go wherever you want to go. Climb the tallest mountains, venture down to the darkest caves, build anything you want, day or night, rain or shine, because this is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in. Build a majestic castle, invent a new machine, or take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can craft, and fight off the dangers of the night. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do. With no rules to follow, this adventure, it's up to you.
a very wet night in North London, and the rain continues to come down.
No sign of a break in the weather, and certainly no sign of a break in the rain.
Well, they've gone further behind, and I'm afraid the fingers are being pointed at the goalkeeper.
Feeling like it's all been pointless. I keep holding on. Every day's an uphill battle. I believe I'm the one. I can't give it up, put it down. My friends say that I'm not around. Give it up, give it up, give it
We've got 1 extra minute to play of added time.
This is the chance. And is this the moment for them? Saved it! Well, that's top-class goalkeeping.